What are you doing here?
Huh?
You're not allowed to. No. 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 There we go. You too. Nope. 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 Okay. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. So today I'm going to be going through multiple different redstone contraptions that you can make on your own with very little redstone experience whatsoever. They're not very complicated and really anyone can build them. So let's get into the video. So the first redstone contraption is a automatic item dispenser. So if we put in diamonds, they immediately pop out. And this is very simple, so the comparator senses the input of the diamonds or items, and it sends it out into this redstone, which then sends it along to this block, which then senses it, then it makes the signal stronger, then makes a timer out of it, but then this piece of redstone also sends it to this block, which makes a dispenser tick. And it's really simple, anyone can make it, and it's quite satisfying just to see all the diamonds flow right back into your inventory. Anyway, okay, so this next contraption is a very classic piston door. It's one of the originals, and what you do is you step on this pressure plate, signal travels all the way to this repeater on both sides, both of them, and it sends it to this redstone torch, which then, since the redstone torch is making the block and the redstone dust turn on, which turns on these pistons, the torch turns off, which then makes pistons retract into their normal positions without any signal, and if you wanted to, you can run through it with a little bit of minor inconvenience of smacking your face on your door, and you can make this out of any block besides immovable blocks, which are furnaces and pistons. So, on to the next contraption. Okay, so this next redstone contraption is a tileable redstone on and off switch. This button leads to this redstone lamp, which makes the observers move, which then makes the block move, and then when you press it, it sends an output into this wool block, which sends it into this redstone lamp, which then sends it to this repeater, which then you can make it so you can go out to your farms of redstone contraptions. This is tileable, so it can go on into multiple different directions in both ways, and this is also stackable, so you could have another row above this. On to the next redstone contraption. Okay, so this next redstone contraption is one that I already showed in a previous video, but I added on to it. So all you need to do is put the sort of thing that you want in there, so the sort of key, so you could do a block, you can do anything, put it in there, and then you can drop this in, and then it turns on the signal. So if I grab a piston, you can see it sends an output, whereas it normally wouldn't send an output. And this hopper is locked, so then it does not send any of the items into this chest, because then if it did, it wouldn't send any output whatsoever. So, on to the next contraption. Okay, so this next redstone contraption is one of my favorite redstone contraptions. It's a piston feed tape. You can use this for locking systems and pretty much anything, and it's pretty cool when you look at it. So if I hit this button, it circles around the blocks in an infinite form. It's very nice. Very calming. Anyway, so this redstone sends this pistons to move. This repeater sends this from this. So when this observer moves into this block, the redstone dust is activated. The repeater sends it into these pistons. Then this repeater sends it into this redstone dust, which sends it into this piston. And then if you look this glass tower, so what it does, it's a clear glass tower, so you don't need any slabs, and the redstone just goes through like nothing. And then you have a repeater set on 3 ticks and 1 tick, and then you have the redstone going up, which pushes and cycles around the pistons. And the pistons are just normal pistons. There's no sticky pistons involved in this whole design, which is fairly complicated in the sense like of all of the other sort of contraptions, but it's pretty simple once you learn how to master this. And on to the next contraption. This next redstone contraption has so many uses, I'm not even going to say them all. But it's a piston pusher, so it's an automatic piston pusher. It's a one-tick piston pusher. There are zero-tick piston pushers out there, but this is a one-tick piston pusher design, and it can push up to 12 blocks, and then you need to put another one in another direction if you want to have it continue going. And I just broke that piston, but if I grab back that piston, it's pretty simple. What this does is the torch, it's always sending out a redstone signal. So when a block is pushed, this redstone is activated, as you can see, which is sent into this block and then into this piston to push it. And the only thing that's making it not a one tick is pretty much this redstone going into that block. It's still one tick, it's not automatic, but it does do the job for a simple design. On to the next contraption. Another fairly complicated redstone contraption on this list is a player elevator. So you can push up and you can get pulled down, and it resets once you get out. So what happens is, like the door over there, when the pressure plate is pressed, it sends a signal out into this pulse extender, and this pulse extender is a fairly simple design, consisting of only three pieces of redstone, 2 comparators, and 1 block. Then that gets sent out into this target block and this piece into this redstone dust, which then swaps around the magma and the soul sand blocks. And it's pretty simple design if you can get into it. And it works, and then you can go down. This pulse extender lasts for a pretty long time, so if you have 20 blocks up, it will probably work. But if you're trying to get to the height limit, I would suggest that you make a larger pulse extender. The last redstone contraption on this list is a not so useful contraption in the sense of secure bases and just your base in general. It's a Tnt Cannon. It's a simple Tnt Cannon, so what this happens is this torch turns on this dispenser. Now, it's not obviously going, but all these dispensers are filled with TNT, and this piece of redstone dust, these turn on these pistons, all 3 of these, and it launches out that TNT, and when this redstone torch turns back on, it launches out that TNT and it blows up. Now, it obviously didn't land, but it is a fairly simple design that does work, and the pressure plate keeps out the water from flowing out everywhere if you have a redstone style base. So this is one of my favorite redstone contraptions so far. It's very destructive and it's not really tileable, but if you wanted to, you could have 2 gaps in between, then put another one and then hook it up. But it's a pretty simple redstone contraption, one of by far the second less complex redstone contraptions on this list, but everything works, and it's a very nice redstone. These are all nice redstone contraptions, and well, they're very useful in a sense of your base or just fun. So, and I hope you did enjoy today's video on redstone contraptions. All these designs are very simple to make, and I hope you did enjoy. And if you would be so kind to subscribe, like, and comment your favorite part of this video, and also comment some ideas of what you want me to make in other videos, so then I can make more content for you. And if you do Really enjoy this, share this with everyone that you know, and that's all for me, and I'll see you later. Goodbye!